What's up, everybody? It's your girl Tatiana coming to you with some more info today.
All right, and Michael Parker here with Miss Parker. How you doing today, Miss Parker?
I'm good. It's been a long day, but oh my gosh, I'm good. I'm glad the day is winding down. But before we go, we always have some good tidbits to offer up for the people.
First tidbit.
Yeah.
You can always come by www.watch4thehook.com and check out our latest apparel. Miss Parker, what are we talking about today?
Today we are going to tackle a topic that's near and dear. Customer service is key.
Man, like the key to the lock.
It sounds probably like 101, like real basic, real simple, but it's a lot of people that really don't understand that, when it's all said and done, customer service will determine a returning customer or a customer that's got a negative review.
Customer service can help you be in business today, tomorrow, next month, next year. If your customer service sucks, you may shorten the life of your business.
That's really true right there. Believe it or not, and hate to say it, but you know what? I've spoken personally to some individuals where I don't think they really understood the concept of customer service and just kind of their thoughts on it. It was they were just so displeased.
Got you. So let's roll with a watch for the hook example.
Not an example.
Watch for the hook situation.
Hold up, but before we do that, Mike, make sure your mic is turned all the way up. You look a little low over here.
No, I'm up.
Okay, perfect.
I'm all the way up.
We'll keep going. So this example, there was a customer this individual had, well, could have been had is in past tense, has is they were, eventually appeased. But the individual, I'm just gonna say, didn't like the product. And the business owner didn't necessarily understand why they didn't like the product. They just didn't like, and I don't think they even cared to even know why this individual didn't like the product. They were more or less upset at the fact the individual wanted to return the product and get their refund. So with customer service, let me give you these 3 R's. There's a review involved. There's a return involved. There's a refund involved.
The triple R.
I'm sorry.
Say it for him one more time, Miss Parker. R number 1.
Review.
R number 2.
Return.
R number 3.
Refund.
All right. So check this out. That's my R. All right. So let's start with the first thing.
He's tearing his mics up,
the
y'all.
first thing in customer service is the customer, unless they just vehemently acting a fool with you, they're right.
Supposedly, that's how it used to be. The customer's always right.
Because this is the thing. You're providing a product or a service, and you're a for-profit, which means you want to get their dollar.
Yep.
So for this particular instance, if the customer said, hey, I didn't like the color, so there could be one or two things. Maybe the customer didn't understand the color scheme.
Right.
1. 2, maybe they just didn't like the color.
That could have been, it's shades and variations. It's a huge.
Either or, in that instance, if I am trying to provide proper customer service, I would have asked 1 or 2 questions. Question number 1, if I asked you what's wrong with the product, and the answer was, it's not the color I thought it was. My second question would have been, what colors were you looking for?
Right.
And after that, then you can engage in understanding maybe there's a message I am not relaying properly.
Right.
And what I am advertising, selling, or promoting.
That's true, because let's keep it real. The suppliers sometimes have variations in colors. You may order 10 tans of a certain manufacturer from a supplier. They may only have 5 of those tans. They may have to go to in that particular brand manufacturer. They may have to go to another brand of manufacturer to get the other 5 tans. Now, The first 5, 10 could be 10, 10. Okay. The other 5, 10 could be sand 10. Like it's and there's a slight variation.
And that comes from being able to control what you're getting from the manufacturer.
Yep.
So that person who was running the business might have known, unbeknownst to them, that they slipped 5 different 10s in on them.
Yeah.
And they didn't know that before the order was placed. So then that goes into the customer service on the manufacturer's end.
It does.
Were you
The
properly
supplier,
notified that there was a difference in the sand and the sand?
Right. Were you, I mean, did you approve that? Did you say, I'm okay with having 5 tans and 5 sand tans? Were you okay with that? If you were, then that goes back to the customer service on your end.
And exactly. And if you accepted those tans and the tans didn't work out for the way you thought they would, then, you know, that's something you have to bite the bullet on. And then that goes into a refund. If that customer asks for a refund, you have to be joyous. And when I say joyous, that don't mean come back with an attitude or a bad thing in your face. This is when the term grit and bear it comes into play.
Yeah.
One thing people love is a Coke and a smile. Even if they ordered a Sprite.
Right.
They ordered a Sprite, you bought them a Coke, and you said, oh my bad, but you hit them with a smile.
Right.
That's customer service.
Right.
One-on-one. Hit them with a smile or an apology.
Yeah, I mean, hey, take it, you know.
Yeah.
I say it all the time. I fell on this sword.
Yeah.
Take it.
And that's okay. Because then when you come back from that, hopefully you'll learn, I need to improve on my customer service, on my end that I control.
But let me tell you another way you can control this, right? Because we want to control it so it doesn't get out of control.
Most definitely.
One way you can control this is if you said you were okay with the 5 tans and the 5 sand tans. Okay, you know this going into this process. When you receive your product, you should now put a disclaimer that these 5 sand tans, maybe in the size XL, will be slightly lighter or slightly darker. Or when you post the product, you need to show the 2 depictions.
So that's called, in the world of being a service provider or somebody that own a business, that means doing your due diligence.
Yeah.
This also goes back to the aspect, you never get a second chance to make a first impression.
You don't. You absolutely do
If the
not.
first impression of a new customer is negative, you may have lost one customer. Not only that customer, also the customers they potentially could have sent your way.
That's right.
So, in an instance of holding your tongue, gritting and bear it, and smiling and saying, my bad, here it is a refund, or here is something I can exchange for you.
That's what I was going to say, offer an exchange.
You could have still kept that customer and kept a positive review on your product or service.
That's right. Offer an exchange. Offer an exchange with a coupon. Offer an exchange with an additional piece of product. Make sure they're happy.
We've had instances where we've sent products, and most of the time we inspect like 99%.
We do. We hand inspect everything.
And there were times where there was a defect.
Right. Even we missed it.
And we missed it. We're only human. Everybody's human.
Yep.
And the person hit us up and said, hey man, check this out. I got this imperfection. Say less. We'll send you another product.
Yep.
Not that same product, because you can still wear what you got.
Keep what you have.
We'll send you something else that's a different product, just in case. You know, just to appease and provide decent customer service with feedback that we heard you.
Yes.
And that you listen to us. Because I'm going to go back in the vault on something. So I'm going to bring it up.
Uh-oh. I might not be ready for this.
In 2020, we had pictures taken for the first round of the Watch for the Hook launch.
Oh, God. Oh, Lord.
And so, the pictures did not come out
Walk the fine line, Mike.
the way I thought. And so me and my wife sat back and we talked about it. And, you know, we talked back to the person that I knew from that was doing it. You know, hey, it just didn't, you know, these
They were not up to par.
Yeah,
period.
They weren't what you gave us from a previous thing, because we
Right.
used people more than once. And the person was like, okay, I relayed the message to the other person. Nothing.
Crickets. So what you did was
Nothing.
you literally did nothing. Okay. So you screwed up pictures, all right? They
screwed up.
They screwed up
they
pictures.
screwed up.
Not it wasn't the models.
Yeah.
It was the
picture-
everything else.
The pictures were whitewashed.
Yeah.
And if you're a photographer and you understand the term whitewashing, the pictures were very bland. They were faded looking.
Yeah.
The colors of the products we had are very vibrant. Because this is one thing. We had another photographer take pictures of the same products earlier.
Yeah.
If I put those two pictures neck to each
You
other,
wouldn't know it's the same product.
you'll be like, no, these can't be the same.
Needless to say, we couldn't even use this stuff.
No, we had to go retake pictures.
Yeah.
So, you know, that's what we're talking about. Customer service is key because you don't never know what's going on with them, but they also may not know what's going on with us. But in that same aspect, if somebody asks you a question,
They ask your feedback, and you give the feedback.
and they deserve that feedback. And then also, if they're saying, this just isn't what I was expecting, they deserve a reply. Just a little bit of a reply.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. And so that's just one thing we're just going to discuss. Customer service is key because you have to understand people, especially in this world of social media, we've already talked about putting your creatives on display. People will trash you quick,
Sure will.
quick than a mug.
We didn't publicly trash them.
Nope, never said nothing.
Nope. But what we did do was understand and know we will never use you again, nor will we refer you to anyone because you trashed what we did.
Exactly.
You literally screwed it up.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna fool with you anymore. You won't get to waste my money
Exactly.
because my money, you know, that debit card, that transaction went through well before them pictures was even taken.
Yeah. And what we've also learned is some people's expertise at one thing
Oh gosh.
does not mean they are experts at another.
That's right.
And so, and just for us, let's just be honest, you know, we are novice at both things we're doing.
Right.
We ain't 15, 20, 30 years in the game. We are
No.
novice. We are 4 years in the game,
5 calendar years.
5 calendar years for apparel, and we're less than a year in the game for podcasts.
Right.
But what we will tell y'all is we work a lot harder at both things than people that are well seasoned.
This
than
is
us.
true.
Because some people think they got to figure it out. We ain't got to figure it out. We'll tell you up front. And that's one thing I also think for great customer service is that you're learning.
You
want to
should
learn.
be.
You want feedback. If we tell people all the time, email us at admin@watch4thehook.com. Tell us anything. If you want to say, hey man, I love what y'all doing, we take that. If you say, oh man, y'all kind of disappointed me, I was expecting something a little better, we'll try next time.
Or you can say, hey, y'all talked about this. Can y'all go a little bit more in detail on this? Okay, cool. Throw that in the arsenal.
Exactly. We are open to just about anything when it comes to customer service. We even had to revamp our page maybe about a year ago, because there was the refund exchange policy was on the same page,
Yeah.
and people told you had to separate them.
Yeah.
So for us who are mom and pop who take care of the back end alone, we had to go in
Yeah.
and manipulate
We
from
did.
1 page to 3 pages.
Yeah.
And some people don't think that's a lot.
That's
but
a lot.
in the internet world, that's triple the page.
That's
That's triple.
Which
And-
is triple the cost.
And it's also mean we did that for customer service.
Yep.
We wanted to make sure that our customers had a clear, concise understanding of what we were doing and what we were saying.
You could easily navigate it. You could quickly get to what you were trying to figure out. Okay?
And I'm going to tell you, a lot of people don't understand. The way something looks on a laptop and the way it looks on a mobile phone are two totally different aspects.
It is.
People might not even understand. You have to set that up on your back end yourself, if that's just you.
Right.
And a lot of people may not get that. But that you're doing that because you're trying to provide better customer service,
Yep.
easier site navigation for
Yep.
your customers. You want them to enjoy what they're experiencing when they're on your website.
Yeah, you don't want it to be chopped up and looking crazy and having to constantly scroll left or right or sometimes up and down. It needs to be formatted. It needs to be what is it called? Mobile ready or mobile?
Yeah, it's mobile friendly.
Mobile friendly, something. Yeah.
And those things take time.
Yeah, it does.
That just doesn't come out the box and you say, hey.
It doesn't auto format.
Yeah, it doesn't auto format on its own, folks. No, you have to do that
Yeah,
stuff.
you got to do a little manipulation.
Yeah, you got to work it. You got to work your craft. And, when we talk about things on the customer service side, it's also other things like, it can go as deep as product description.
Yep.
Telling your customers how to wash the garments. If you're selling apparel, like right now, we're working on our private labels. It tells you how to wash the garment.
Oh yeah, we do have that in the private label.
Yeah, it tells you how to wash the garment.
Yeah.
Because sometimes people just may be in a rush and be like, hey, I'm just going to throw it in with everything. Certain colors and certain fabrics can't go with everything.
Yeah, I mean,
that's a tool of customer service. We're trying to educate y'all on how to wash what we trying to sell you.
I was gonna give another story, but I'm gonna leave that story alone. I'm gonna leave.
Got a lot of stories.
I'm gonna leave
Don't
that
y'all
one
let it
alone.
fool you down.
Because let me be clear, that's a flip side to customer service. There's you as the business owner supposed to be providing it at the most stellar level as possible. But then you gotta understand there also are some people that just run stuff in the ground. Like, just because I ain't gonna tell that story. I was about to go there again.
Go!
No.
Go! Come on. Give me
There are some individuals that no matter what you do, there is no pleasing. There is no appeasing. There are individuals that will wash a garment, essentially destroy it, and then tell you about it. Okay, so what do you want me to do now? That A, you didn't follow the instructions that was provided, and B, like you always tearing up stuff. What do you want me to do? Maybe sometimes you need to check your washing machine. Okay?
So sometimes customers think your garment should survive a nuclear bomb.
No.
It should just survive a regular washing.
There are
Let's just keep it a buck.
There are lines between customer service, because I know some people personally that you could hibachi their food in front of them. They still are going to find something wrong.
It just didn't taste
Yeah,
good.
it did. The chicken didn't taste chickeny. The
The
French
chicken
fries.
wasn't chicken.
There it is. They say the French fries
It was fake chicken.
didn't taste French fry. I said, is that a thing?
I mean, let's be the derail. Be the straight derail.
But so there's the customer service you provide, and then there's the customer service that some customers expect, which is not realistic.
What they say, you cannot please everybody.
You cannot. Sometimes
all the time.
Sometimes you just have to give a refund and be okay with it, and sometimes you just gotta learn don't sell to their customers.
Hey, it is
Out of stock.
what it is.
They're
That's
just
true.
habitual, like they're habitual when it comes to wrong.
Yeah.
Something's wrong.
Yeah. But I also think, Miss Parker, sometimes customer service is still something. I mean, like, let's just be honest. Since we have now exited the COVID pandemic, let's be honest. Customer service is at an all-time low, damn near all around.
Yeah.
I mean, let's keep it a buck. Like, man, listen, prices is high, customer service is low.
You order 8 nuggets, get 7.
6. I paid for 8 nuggets, and you gave me 6.
You know, like,
Where's my 2 nuggets?
like, yeah, it's crazy, but you have to be able to handle that. All of those scenarios.
Because Miss Parker want to drive back around. Bitch, give me my 2 nuggets.
That's not what I would do.
Well,
That is not what I would do.
I'm just going to say. I will not confirm nor deny that she may not use B word, but she may use it before she came back around there and be like, this motherfucker gonna get my two nuts. Nah, I'm
Still.
talking about me.
Right.
I'm really talking about me. But I'm just saying. No, maybe. Yeah.
Point is,
Yes.
there's a line between what you can realistically provide, what's realistically expected of you, and what some customers' idea of customer service and appreciation is in their own realm.
So what I'm gonna say, there is a such thing as people want you to kiss their ass because they buy from you. So I'm gonna also say, kiss the entire
Mike.
ass, sugar, in my Della Reese voice. Kiss my entire ass, sugar.
Della Reese.
Because there is one thing of asking, wanting great customer service. There's another thing being an asshole.
That's true.
And I'm just going to call it like it is. Some folks are assholes. And those assholes get a refund.
and the out of stock notification.
Yes. Because, I mean, let's just keep it a buck. People are who they are. And some people are just assholes.
Yes, that's true.
They looking to line up to argue, to pick a fight, to talk shit, to down you, to demean you, to call you everything but anything good. Just because they found you on the internet. They out here dumb thugging you, and all you trying to do is be an entrepreneur. Entrepreneur. They are dumb thugging you.
I gotta spell
They
that.
dumb thugging you because you trying to be a good person at heart. Why you dumb thugging me?
I gotta spell that.
Why, Jesus? Why you dumb thugging me?
You know
because
what?
I'm trying to be good
Mike.
out here entrepreneuring my life. I'm trying to be the boss of all bosses, and you coming up here acting like an ass.
Like,
Ass.
with that being said, you take us out because I clearly can't get myself together.
I'm just saying.
Oh, God.
What did we do to deserve
Oh, my
sometimes? I ain't talking
God.
about us. I'm just saying. Like, sometimes people just be wondering, like, what did I do to deserve this nonsense from this asshole of a person
Right.
today?
That's true, but okay, y'all, I seriously gotta go figure out how to spell.
What did I say? Where did I mispronounce
Entrepreneur. I
it?
don't know what that
Entrepreneuring?
I just can't. That was too much. So, Mike, go ahead. Give us some beats to ride out on, cause I'm not gonna do this with you.
All right, so Miss Parker, let me take y'all out today. All I'm gonna say is, for the people out there providing the service and providing customer service at the best quality, hang in there, keep fighting, fend for yourself. Also, other topics we talk about on this Watch for the Look Business and Entrepreneur podcast. Check us out at all major platforms. Hey, we'll catch y'all next time.